Hello, welcome to the channel and thanks for joining me. So today I'm absolutely delighted to bring you a brand new boombox from the hi-fi legends that are Fisher-Price. Now Fisher-Price have been keeping an ear to the ground over recent years and are aware of the resurgence in radio cassette recorders and the interest in boombox and all that kind of thing. So they've brought this brand new fantastic high featured high spec unit to market, and I thought I'd show that with you today. So here we go then. First things first is it comes with a proper instruction manual. Tells you all about the features and the controls. None of this modern digital tinterweb malarkey. It's all done in proper paper, just like it would have been done back in the day. And it's got lots of features. I'll bring some of those to you now. There's a master volume control just on the top, really easy to get to. And you've got the carry handle here. Regular viewers to the channel will know I've got a bit of a penchant for decent, robust quality handles. This one indeed is no exception. It stays exactly where it's left, and it's obviously been well built and made to last and should last for a very long time to come. So the radio itself has got an easy to read display just along the top here, which is fantastic. You've also got a built-in visual equalizer as well, and a fine tuner for the radio for the shortwave, which is again fantastic to have. So that's that. Now with regard to the cassette though, even better. Not only does it play your type 1 cassettes here, it also plays Chrome type 2, and there's a switch for the very rare type 3 ferrochrome tapes as well. And if that's not enough, you've got a multi Dolby switch just here, so it plays Dolby A, B and C, and that cycles through by pressing the button. So that's really great, compatible with lots of old cassettes. Gives you that proper EQ and noise reduction system on demand. In addition to that is a very simple auto reverse. Actually I say simple but really innovative actually. There's a rocker switch here, so it plays in one direction, plays in the other direction at the touch of a button, and if you want to jump tracks or skip to the next track, you just press that button down there and it automatically goes back to where you started. So you can just select forward that direction, side A for example, side B, and then next track, and so on and so forth. So it's absolutely brilliant. I think it's just so simple. The eject mechanism on this is really solid, really easy, smooth, perfect. Now this particular one though, I've got to say, it's direct from the factory, but it's not without its issues. It's got a bit of a clunky, noisy volume control. If you just have a listen, a bit noisy on the volume pot just there, so we'll need to clean that. And I've noticed that the fine tuner for the shortwave is a little bit noisy as well. So I think we have to do something about that. And as I say, although it's a brand new unit, this is a solid little woofer there. And this particular one though is loose. So we're going to have to sort that out, I think. It sort of spins around really, which obviously we can't be having. Yeah, so oh, by the way, not only does it have the woofers, there is a really nice tweeter as well just in the top. So there's a quick overview of the unit. Lovely spec on it, lots of features. So yeah, oh, and also as if that wasn't enough, I've just noticed as well there is a condenser mic on the front as well. So fantastic stuff. Right, anyway, it's all there, all good to go almost. We've just got to sort out the volume control and the noisy pots and a few loose bits and pieces. So I thought let's take a quick look inside, see what it's all about. So the first thing we'll do then is get it on the towel of destiny and we'll see what it's all about. There's a few screws on the back, and there's a screw for the battery cover as well, which is an improvement over all those rubbish old boom boxes from the 1970s and the 80s, because this one actually screws the battery cover on to give you extra security so you don't lose all those big D-sized batteries. Also, you can have mains power multi-voltage selection from all over the world, and there's a DC input as well. You can run it off your car battery, your Astro Wars charger, anything like that. All good stuff. Oh, and also on the back as well, there is a beat cut switch for if you're recording with the radio and getting any noise, that sort of thing. So yeah, they've thought of everything. No stone unturned with this one. Anyway, let's get the back off, see what's inside. And there you have it, guys. No less than 9 screws holding the back case on. I've worked on a lot of boomboxes over the years. I can't say that I've ever seen that attention to detail or build quality before. That's fantastic. And the 10th screw, yes, that actually removes the battery compartment, and you can see the gasket there to seal it against the weather. It is actually waterproof. This is fully developed up to 50 meters, so scuba divers can actually listen to their tunes on the go as well. Absolutely quality. Right, next then, see if we can get this thing open. There's probably antenna cables, battery cables, stuff like that, all attached to the back casing. And indeed, even better, look at this. So nice. All right, well, I'll just show you briefly what's going on here then. So the back casing there, the power supply from the battery just comes in through there. Nothing else to worry about, no separate antenna wires, totally self-contained unit, and it does open a book fold as well. So many boomboxes, when you work on them, are really difficult to access the parts. This one is really nice. Now, I'm a little bit concerned here. This does look extremely complicated, I have to say. The mech does actually have a spring there, so that's going to be tricky to remove. And I see they've even screwed in this whole fine tuner potentiometer, although I don't think it's going to be too hard to service. I think we'll just oil that up and that should fix that one. As for the yeah, there's the I see now. Okay, there's the problem with the volume control. Yep, it's geared, it's got teeth on it, and that's why unfortunately it's been a little bit noisy, so we'll have to grease that as well. In fact, I'll do that now. I'll just get my little pot of grease out and grease up the mechanism there for the volume. That'll sort that out. And I think just a little bit of spray lubricant just here. We'll just get that into the fine tuner, into the wheel, and we'll work that in. Nice, good. Okay, so with all that being done then, there's your beat cut switch just here. I can see your Dolby chip just there as well, and the blob chip there. I think that's the CPU for the auto reverse mechanism. Fantastic. All right, well, let's just get this peel this away a little bit. Incidentally, you can see the woofer just over there, and there's a very minimal one just in this. In fact, it's so minimal you can't see it. As for the tweeter, I think we've been duped. It hasn't got a piezo or anything like that in there, but perhaps we'll retrofit one and just wire it up to these contacts here. But other than that, looks quite clean. I've got to say, I'll just put a bit of lube on the eject, the cassette door, and I can see there's a lovely little micro switch there as well, so that nothing will engage until the cassette door is closed properly. Yeah, very nice job. Well done, Fisher-Price. Right, let's just take a quick look at the mech. Right, first I've just pulled out the radio board from this. I love the way that the attention to detail. You've got the 4-band switch across there. Proper vintage tuning capacitors. Yeah, IF stages. I mean, your 19 kilohertz pilot signal adjusted just there. Do you know what? Done a nice job of that, to be fair. I did actually already go ahead and tighten up the dial cord. That was a little bit on the loose side, so I've just done that. But anyway, I'll just take a look at the cassette deck as well now. Okay, looks really nice, I've got to be honest with you. Pretty good. It's built to the traditional style with rubber idler tyres and that kind of thing, and rubber tyres on the spindles. The heads are, yep, definitely stereo, definitely a stereo head in there, and metal capstan pinch roller mechanism there. Yeah, do you know what? Actually, it's really solid. So I'm pleased with that. It doesn't look like there needs to be much done to it. The belts are good. I won't change them today because it is a new unit. But yeah, well done, Fisher-Price. Nice solid metal chassis. Really pleased with that. Okay, well, we've given the cassette mech a bit of a once-over. Checked over the radio board and the tuning cord and all that kind of thing. Everything else seems to be clean and tidy. We've greased things, we've lubed stuff up. I'm going to get it back together now, give it a quick polish, and then time for the final reveal. So here it is then, the deluxe Fisher-Price Boombox. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit, really high spec, really well made, super thrilled with it. This particular one unfortunately was a pre-release version and it did have a couple of little gripes, so we've sorted that. Namely, the volume control was a little bit graunchy, so we've greased that and that works okay now. That's good stuff. And the fine control as well for the tuner, that's now been lubricated. And that's now running silently. So all that remains then is to give ourselves a little bit of a test on the radio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hits.
And there we go, so the radio's working an absolute treat now. So let's just put a tape in now as well. Simple cassette mechanism. There she is. Yep, lovely mechanism that. Right, let's get the tape in. Now the tape slides in to the back, so there's always a smiley face to look at. Okay, let's press play. Sounds great. Try the auto reverse now. Lovely. Okay, what about the Dolby? Good stuff. It's all working an absolute treat now. So radio's working gorgeously, cassette's running properly. Superb. I'm really pleased with this. So much so that I'm going to go and dispose of all my 1980s and 70s boomboxes with immediate effect, because I think this is the only machine I'm ever going to need. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some of my other videos. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. All the best for now. Bye bye. Oh, and happy April Fool's Day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hits.
Marvellous. Take care. Bye bye.